Hey, I just wanted to share what's on my heart that just came to me, and it's about being heard. So, I don't know where to start. I don't know if I should go. I'm going to go in chronological order. So, when I was a child, I was bullied a lot when I was a kid, and there is one girl in particular who bullied a lot of people, and she had gotten into so many fights she was about to be suspended, and she was getting ready to go and fight this other girl. And I remember she was walking across the playground, and I was kind of like a step to her side and a little step behind her, and I was saying, like, you don't want to do this. Like, if you do this, like, you're gonna get suspended, you're gonna get kicked out of school, like, don't do this. Trying to encourage her to not go through with it. And she turned around and socked me in the stomach so hard. It stopped me in my tracks. I thought I was gonna puke all over the place. And I have often linked that situation to not being heard and not, being listened to in lots of different situations, even into working with and helping clients. I just saw a client today who said two things to me that just touched me deeply. They said, one, that they were going to share something about their symptoms and their experience because in the past they feel like no one had listened to them, but they felt like I would. And that is my number one above all desire for for all of my clients and anybody who is potentially thinking about working with me, whether it's overcoming like their food allergies or intolerances, or working in more of a functional medicine capacity. I'm super, super big on making sure that they know I will listen to their concerns. If they have been in a situation where they feel like they're being dismissed or not heard, I tell them, like, I am listening, I will hear you, I will address it. And so for this person to share that on their first session was very encouraging. And they also went on to say that they actually met me years ago in a different context and remembered what I said and what I was passionate about in terms of helping people overcome their challenges. And they told me that they said to themselves, if they ever felt that they had a need, that they knew that I was going to be the go-to person. And they showed up today, years later. And it just touched me so much to know. It was so many things. One, it was I was heard and I gave somebody an opportunity to be heard. And two, it really put into perspective that you never know when your opportunities are going to come. Like, I didn't know years ago when I met this person that I made that much of an impact and that I was going to be helping them again years later. So in terms of like working with people and helping them in the future, it just really put in perspective that using my voice, sharing how I can help and what I've learned in order to help people is important today and also indefinitely, because I just never know, how I'll be able to help people in the future. But yeah, it's all about being heard. If you felt like you haven't been heard, there are people out there who will hear you. I'm one of them because I know what it feels like not to be heard. And today, a little bit of that hearing was fulfilled in such a wonderful way. I'm grateful. I've been blessed by it. It's so encouraging just to keep me going and helping more and more people. I also realize that sometimes the way that I approach things and work with people it's not traditional. It's not the status quo. It's not the norm. And sometimes that's hard to hear. So, but thank you, I guess is what I want to say for anybody who has heard my message and knows that I'm passionate about helping. Thank you for hearing. To all of my clients, thank you for trusting me with your care. For all of you that have heard me and haven't had the opportunity to work with me yet, still thank you for hearing. And if you ever feel like you need help or know somebody who does, reach out, because this is, you know, what I'm here to do. This is what my purpose is, to help and heal. So yeah, just reflections on being heard. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed day, guys.